Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I coach people to play their professional and personal games big. I was meeting with a coaching client yesterday who I'd helped land. I coached her into a job. I wasn't the recruiter. I was the coach who supported her in her job search. And the position she was working for really highlights the dilemma and the lie of contract to hire and temp to perm. Let me just give you a scenario. And I want to preface this by saying sometimes it works out, but no one ever talks about the other times, the times where the conversion doesn't happen. So I just want to kind of lay it out for you. In her case, first they talked to her about a full-time job, and then she arrived and suddenly it was contract to hire. Red flag number one. She'd been out of work for a while, decided, okay, let me try it. We're waiting for a new budget to go into effect. It'll go into effect with the new year, no problem converting. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the point. So as the contract is starting to run out, they're going through we just have to get this approval. Yes, it's a go. No, we can't get this approval. We're going to try and work it a different way. They go back and forth with her 5 or 6 times over one aspect or another. And eventually gets to a point where there are, I think, 3 of them who are working on contracts there with the proviso of a hire at the back end. And one of them comes to her and says, look, I don't want you finding out about this back channel, but they're talking with me about full-time. Sometimes you're in a bake-off situation where you're competing with others except they're not telling you. Sometimes they just can't get budget to bring you onto full-time staff, because although it looks like less money that they're spending, it's coming from a different budget pocket. It's kind of like, oh, we can only take it out of our left pocket for full-time, but if it's a contract, we can take it out of the right pocket, And the result is, a lot of people, this person certainly was burned by the experience, and no one ever talks about this dilemma, the emotional side of the roller coaster of we can, we can't, we can, we can't, we can, we can't. And this person eventually got to the point of the screw it, screw it. This is going to sort itself out. I really don't care what they tell me because they don't know what they're talking about. I'm on this emotional roller coaster. It doesn't really work for me. So, it's going to be what it'll be. I'm going to do my best, and so be it. If you can't handle that kind of scenario, contract to hire isn't for you, because often it has little to do with the competence of the individual. Ultimately, it may just come down to money or a contract they signed with a consulting firm that they'd have to pay out a certain amount of money to convert you onto staff. Well, this firm, they can get the person for free. Follow? I want to repeat that because it's real important. The consulting agency you work for has a contract with the potential employer, the vendor, the firm that is bringing you on as the consultant. And that contract may specify a conversion fee at the end of the assignment. So if they hire you, they have to pay X number of thousands of dollars to that consulting firm. That has nothing to do with you. That has to do with the consulting firm wanting what it believes is its fair share. Now, frankly, I believe they do deserve additional money, but some firms don't, or they're working directly with a consultant who just wants to be on staff, and there's no conversion fee in the deal. So it's cheaper for them to pick one person over another. You don't know that. You don't know whether there's a conversion fee as part of the deal. You just know that you're on this roller coaster, and one day they say, okay, that's it, goodbye. That's really what happens. Okay, that's it, goodbye. If you can't handle that possibility, this isn't for you. If you can, or if you've been out of work for a long time, it's okay. You have to take the gamble, and don't consider this permanent. Don't seduce yourself or trick yourself into believing it's anything more than a contract or a temp assignment, that at the end of the day you can be dismissed. Keep looking. Keep trying to find something else. Don't suddenly pull in your reins and not explore other options, because at the end of the assignment, it can very readily be adios, muchachos. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you find this helpful. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work. And if you'd like me to coach you in your job search, at my website, there's two options that you can use. One is specifically for coaching, where I'll work with you one-on-one, for a monthly recurring fee. I'd be happy to help you in that way. Or if you just want to ask a couple of questions about job hunting, you can schedule time with me that way. Hope you have a great day. Take care.